Hi guys. So the past, I would say 5 days have been exceptionally hard on many people. Um, it has been pretty rough on myself, and I just wanted to take some time to just reflect on a few things and just talk about the struggles that I think we're all going through. Um, I'm not really good at making videos like this where it's extremely serious and, you know, I can't really apply the way that I make my other videos into this one, but I'm just going to say what's on my mind. Um, on Saturday, I learned of Christina Grimmie's death. It was pretty hard. I was mostly in disbelief that actually happened. I was just like, it didn't really hit me until midday Sunday, where I woke up to the news that the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida, was shot up and 49 LGBT people were killed, and plenty of others were hurt. And I, I don't know. It's just unbelievable that a situation like that would happen, and it hits me in multiple ways, being somebody who is part of the LGBT community. And I know I make a lot of videos, a lot lately, that I make videos talking about LGBT justice and, well, mostly transgender justice. Um, but none of that matters when a situation like this occurs. I don't know if the being the worst mass shooting in American history, and one that's targeted towards LGBT people, I don't know if it could potentially, if there's some good that can come out of this. I know it's hard for anybody who lost anyone that was in that club. I know it's absolutely terrible. But a part of me keeps looking at it from another perspective. I think it sometimes takes tragedy for good things to happen. We saw that with the Titanic. A lot of people lost their lives due to just sheer stupidity, and it took for that situation to happen before things got better. And I apply that logic to the LGBT community because I think the scope of which violence and hatred and discrimination that plagues our society, I don't think the scope of it has been truly understood until now. I don't think people really thought about, you know, that these people are people. You know, almost all of the people I personally know are LGBT. I mean, almost all of them are trans. And knowing that my trans sisters and brothers and gay, you know, brothers and lesbian sisters, the fact that they were targeted hits me hard, because I can't imagine losing the people that I love to that violence. And I don't know. Like, I'm sort of scared for what's to come because I don't know if this is going to be the last time a mass shooting against LGBT people happen. I've been to a few gay clubs before in Vegas, and I've never worried, but now I sort of do, and it's not good. It's not good. But I think if we hold ourselves up and try to look at something positive, I think it is the straw that broke the camel's back. I think it's the situation that sort of needed to happen in order for people to wake up and realize that the LGBT community needs protections. The LGBT community needs help. They need equality. And it's sad that so many people had to die before it got to that point. But I'm hoping, that's the only thing I can do right now, is hope that this opens some eyes and this snaps some people out of their bigotry and make them do the right thing. Don't allow these people to die in vain. Allow the loss of these people to allow it to change people. I think people can change. And I think people, even if they're so set in their ways that the LGBT community is just the worst thing in the world, I think those people looking at this tragedy can change. And I think that it can make a difference. My heart does go out to all of those who were affected by this. And I do know a few of my friends have been pretty badly impacted by this. And we just need to be there for each other. For the death of Christina Grimmie, that one has, for some reason, hit me harder than this mass shooting. I guess it's just, I don't know. She was just a really good person. And no one deserves to be killed, but her especially. She's the last person I would ever expect something like this to happen to. Like, it's just completely, like, I'm a loss for words. Like, I've been just constantly thinking about it and constantly just trying to process it, because it's one of those what the fuck kind of situations where I don't understand how anybody could do that. I just can't. And it's going to take time. It's going to really take time for anybody who is impacted by her death to get used to it. There is a saying that I live by. I lived by that because of my grandfather's death back in 2012. You never get over it. You get used to it. And that's going to also apply to people that you don't know. And just on the last note here, anybody who is saying to themselves or saying to others, hey, you don't know that person, so why are you upset? There are actual studies on this where it is perfectly normal for you to feel grieving, have a grieving process for somebody you didn't know. And I did not know Christina. I did follow her music back in the day. I think she was brilliant and amazing and caring, and I just still will never be able to truly understand why someone would do what they did. I just will never understand that. But, my heart goes out to the Grimmie family. You guys, just hang in there. Be strong for each other, because you guys are going through the worst possible experience in your lives. So I'm going to end the video here. There's going to be no monetization on this video. This video I don't want any benefit at all from this video. I just want people to just think about it, really do some soul searching and just try to discover yourself from this tragedy, and know that, you may have your differences, but your differences should never, ever end up with someone losing their life. So take care, guys. Look out for future videos. I do promise that going forward there is going to be a big change up. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but just bear with me. I do have a few plans for this channel, and I think you guys are going to like it. Bye.